Before I start my video, I just want to remind you guys that I have started up a Discord server for only our channel called Obi Charles and Anthony. There will be a link in the comment section and also a link in the description below. And in the link below, you can enter the Discord server by pressing the link. And hope to see you guys there. There will be a chat, data mine, or whatever you want. You can chat there, you can ask anything, and I hope to see you guys there. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Master EX video. So today I have scouted out Twitter and I found this picture here. You know what I'm saying? It's Pokemon Master EX Champion Stadium Johto Challenge on the way. So in previous data mines and newsletters, we already know that Johto Champion Stadium is coming very soon, and we can see Will, Koga, Bruno, Karen, and Lance, the full Johto 84 assembled here. So this made me wondering, what are the weaknesses for all those trainers, and what Pokemon could they have? Since the Johto Champion Stadium is coming very soon, I guess I'll write a whole list of what I believe the weaknesses are and what Pokemon they're using. So if you're really excited to know what my beliefs are, remember to like that video and subscribe if you haven't, and remember to join that new Discord server as well. Without further ado, let us begin. So before I start my Johto Champion Stadium predictions, I just want to say that here's a quick rewind of Johto Champion Stadium. Having Lorelei, having Lapras with the grass and fighting, having 4 weaknesses in total. Dugong on the way to electric, having 4 weaknesses in total. Bruno having Onyx with the water and ground, having 6 weaknesses in total. Machamp, flying, and Psychic with the 3 weaknesses. Agatha having Gengar, Ghost, and with the Ghost and Dark, having 4 weaknesses. And Golbat with the Ice, but having 5 weaknesses in total. Lance having Aerodactyl only with the Steel, but having 6 weaknesses. Dragonite with the Dragon and Fairy, having 4 weaknesses. Last but not least, the champion of Kanto, Blue. Blue having Executor with the Poison and Fire, having 7 weaknesses. Pidgeot only having 3 weaknesses, but with the Rock only. And Aquatime having 3 weaknesses as well, but only with the Bug. So this is very important because this chart is the inspiration to what I'm thinking, and you'll see why I point out the route. You also see why I pointed out how many weaknesses they have in total and why I listed out this. So let's get on to my predictions. So first, I believe that the easiest thing to scout out is Bruno and Lance, because they are still the same members as Kanto. Bruno and Johto 84 and Lance and being a champion. But this is actually way harder than expected, because if you scout out this, you can see Bruno's Onyx is with grass, and this is suspicious. So why this is suspicious? If you look carefully, what do you think that background is? You see Will's background is grass, it's green. Koga's background is light green, it's bug. Take a look at this. I'll give you 5 seconds. What is that background color? Do you guys know? You guys aren't sure, same as me, but I believe it is flying. So you guys, Lance is a flying type trainer. Of course, he can have anything. Yep, you are right. Lance can have anything because he's a flying type trainer. So, but I only found out that his only Pokemon with the Steel is Aerodactyl. And besides, checking out this background from Kanto Challenge, dark blue, like light blue. It looks like a bit like flying as well. So I confirm Lance is having a flying type Pokemon here. Not to mention Bruno is having the rock type, Karen having a dark type as well. So this covers up some basics, and let's get to what I believe about the predictions. So you can see I have a very scrapped paper, but this is what I believe, and I'm gonna read out what I have and explain my beliefs. So you can take a snapshot and take a look at everything closely, and I'll let you know my my thoughts as well. First, having Will, having Executor because of the grass, and Xatu because Xatu is his main Pokemon. So first, Executor weak to Poison. Poison is written there. And Bug. So the reason why I picked Bug here is because if you can see that no other Pokemon in this list is with the Bug. So I can only fit Executor with Bug. And Bug, and what did I say? Executor is 4 types with the Bug, so Bug is very suitable. Besides, Executor having 7 weaknesses, it's a lot of choices for DNA. So, and you can see for the others 7, 5, 4, 4, 6, 3, 4, 3, 6, 4, 4. You can see Executor has the most weaknesses among all. That's why I picked 2 weaknesses for Executor. Next, we have Xatu. In the usual game, Xatu having weak to Electric. If you guys have played the early games and you've used Will and Xatu, you know that Will and Xatu is weak to Electric. I repeat, Will and Xatu is supposed to be weak to Electric, but the reason I choose Xatu not having weak to Electric because of some other reasons, and I'm not gonna mention it here. So besides Electric, it can still weak to Ice, but it cannot because Lion's Dragonite is with Ice. Rock is not possible because Karen's Houndoom is Rock. Electric is not Ice. Scut out Electric. And the other 2 weaknesses are Dark and Ghost. So here you have it, Will with Dark and Ghost. Next we have one of my favorite Elite Four members, Koga. So Koga is a very weird member because Koga has 3 bug types I would say. Aridos, Venomoth, and Fortress. So Fortress is not in the game, so I'm not gonna include Fortress. Aridos and Venomoth is very suspicious here because first, Koga, Bug, obviously Bug with the fire, and Aridos and Venomoth, both sprites are in the game already. So Koga could pick Aridos or Venomoth, but I believe it's Venomoth because Janine has Aridos and the father doesn't want to steal Janine's Aridos to battle in the championship, right? So our predictions is Venomoth instead with the fire, Crobat with Electric and Psychic. So you guys may wonder, why Psychic and why Electric here? Because the reason is Karen, Bruno, and Lance cannot feel Electric for some other reason. I'll explain in a second. So I picked Crobat for Electric, and Crobat's main weakness is Electric as well. So when I build this, I have a big conflict between Xatu and Crobat because both of them are weak to Electric, and it's very hard to decide which one I pick for Electric. But I picked Koga for Electric because Xatu has other choices. Crobat cannot have other choices besides Electric. And the other weaknesses, I'll explain in a bit. Psychic, because his other weaknesses is Psychic, I have no choice. Crobat also have 4 weaknesses, and Venomoth and Aridos has 4 weaknesses as well. Next, we have Bruno. Bruno being in Kanto Elite Four as well. We have a bit of background information for Bruno as well. Onyx is with the grass. Champ, week 2, Fairy, and Flying. You see I have a lot of crosses here, being Fairy, Psychic, Flying, Fairy, Psychic, Flying. So the main reason that I cross a lot of times because I tried to avoid the same typing as last time, but it's actually impossible to do this for the Champ. The Champ being a pure fighting type only with the Fairy, Flying, and Psychic. So there has to be repetitive types. So Fairy has to be one of them, and the other one is Flying because Psychic is a Crobat. Crobat is a poison type, also with the Psychic as well. Not gonna explain too much for Bruno because Bruno is Bruno. Like, I don't have to explain too much here. Hold on, let me just find the background music. Next, have Karen. So Karen is a very strange member because Karen does not only use Dark type Pokemon. If you search it in the Bulbapedia or Cherubi, you guys know that Karen has Murkrow, has Gengar, has Vileplume. These are not like very standard Dark types you expect. So first member is Houndoom. Cannot be Murkrow because Murkrow is not in the game. And as you guys know that Agatha have a Golbat. The Golbat does not evolve in a Crobat. So if Karen has a Murkrow, the Murkrow won't be Harsh Crow unless they change something very weird. so it cannot be Murkrow. Has to be handled with the rock because it's a dark fire type is with the rock type. The other thing is fighting. Has to be fighting. The main reason is because Karen's Houndoom is weak to fighting at first as well. So has to be weak to fighting. Next is a very hard to choose. I choose between Vileplume, Umbreon, and Gengar. And lastly, I choose Gengar. A very hard option. Umbreon cannot be weak to fighting, cannot be weak to fairy because Machamp got fairy, Houndoom got fighting, Vileplume, I don't have any more choices. Fire got fire already for Koga, Psychic already for Koga, and then flying for Bruno, and then yeah, all the weaknesses and ice for Lance. All the weaknesses are being given for others, so Vileplume cannot be an option. And Vileplume is Erica's signature Pokemon, so like it's not too good. So my only option is Gengar, unfortunately the ground. I'm not very satisfied with me picking Gengar here, but this is my best option that I can do. Last but not least is the big boy Lance. Lance, if you can take a look at this, Blue having champion, having 3 Pokemon, and same, I picked 3 Pokemon for Lance. So Lance, Aerodactyl has 6 weaknesses, Dragonite and Charizard has 4 weaknesses. Aerodactyl with the Steel, I don't need to explain this. Dragonite with the Ice and Dragon, because the only Pokemon in Johto with the Dragon is actually the Dragon, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, and Kingdra. So it has to be Dragonite. The others cannot have a Kingdra. So it has to be Dragon. And the other option could be Ice, but something I consider is because if you see that Exeggutor having 7 weaknesses and Exeggutor appeared 2 times having 2 weaknesses in Johto Champion Stadium. So what I consider here is Aerodactyl is actually weak to Ice, and I didn't realize that. So Aerodactyl may have Steel and Ice as well. So maybe only Steel, maybe Steel and Ice, but it has to be at least Steel. So Dragonite may have only pure Dragon, and Charizard not with Rock because Karen Houndoom has Rock already. So the only weaknesses that hasn't been filled in is Water. Normal type is not weak to anything, so it cannot be normal. So Charizard is only weak to Water. So here you can take a look again. My whole prediction for Johto Champion Stadium, and yeah, whether it's correct or not, whether you think it's suitable or not, let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know in Discord if you're in Discord server already. So here are my predictions, and I hope you guys actually appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want to check this out, you can check out Post's Twitter. He posted this in his Twitter account, and this made me very curious about this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know, do you think my predictions are accurate or not? And do you think the Pokemon are correct? The main thing is Pokemon. If the Pokemon are not right, the weakness behind won't be right as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and join my Discord server as well. Remember, Discord, please join my Discord. So yeah, Kanto and Johto. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.